So, Mr. Alice Cooper, how do you feel to be the Kerrang Legend 2015?
You know, it's always funny, the more legend awards you get, the more closer you get to the grave, I guess. I'm going full strength right now, so it's great to get these while you're alive. You know, hate to get them after you're dead, but hey, this goes out, by the way, to Christopher Lee. Christopher Lee was like an inspiration to every horror rock guy out there. You know, he was the best. So him and Vincent Price, you know, we worked with those guys. Pretty amazing.
I was going to ask you about him, actually.
Yeah.
I was going to mention it.
Yeah. I got to work with Vincent Price, and I knew Christopher Lee, you know, on a lot of different levels. We tried to do some songs together, never quite got it together, but he was really a rocker. I mean, the guy was doing heavy metal albums.
Yeah.
That's pretty hip. You know.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, you know, being here tonight with a lot of people like, there's people from, you know, there's like Judas Priest and people like that here, and Marilyn Manson and people like that, but then also a lot of sort of new
all my
bands.
disobedient children, right?
Yes. So how do you feel sort of look down on them and go, this is all my fault?
They're all friends of mine. It's so funny because we're all friends, you know. I didn't know Marilyn Manson at all. We had jousted in the press a few times. And then the first time I met him, we were doing a rock festival in Transylvania.
Wow.
Alice Cooper at Marilyn Manson, Transylvania. I mean, you couldn't get any better than that, you know. Yeah. And so we've become friends since then, you know. We have theological differences, but that's about it, you know. Musically, we just did a couple songs together, actually.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously you've been, you just seen New Year's Day, who are, as you say, your disobedient children.
Yeah, well, I mean, these kids, you know, I mean, one of them's from Arizona, where I'm from, you know, and they're great kids. I mean, you bring glam and glitz and some showbiz to rock and roll, and it's the most theatrical music in the world, you know. So why not make it come alive? That's why I was saying up there, let's get rid of this folk rock music. Come on, you know, what's wrong with these kids?
And who do you think is kind of your favourite disobedient child who's here this evening?
There's a band called the Stripes I really like, from Ireland. The guys are unbelievable for being 18 years old. They're like the Yardbirds. I mean, they're like, to me, that's an inspiration that somebody's like that. Black Veil Brides are doing it, you know. Anybody that actually puts time into their show and puts time into their music like that, I'm for them all the way.
And final question, sort of what, for the next generation of sort of legends that are coming up, what little tip would you give them?
Get the energy of the Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters have more energy on stage than anybody I've ever seen, and that's what rock and roll is really about. When they get up there and do a song, they mean it. I mean, they mean it, and that's what you've got to do. Get that energy up. I don't care what your image is. I don't care what you look like. That's the energy you need to bring on stage on every song, not on just one. You know.
Cool. Well, Alice, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, man. Thank you.